All right, I think I should do it. Da-da-da. Hey guys, hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? It's me, it's Tech Tenko. How you doing? If you were somehow watching that live, that was what was that? Damn it! Cycle the thing again. Le Mer by Claude Debussy, which is how you say that name. Debussy. Not anything else. Internet. All right, how you guys doing? Hey, what's going on? If you are watching this linearly, and that means linearly in time, it has been about 2 weeks since I last did a Triple C episode, which has been known to happen. But that means I also have 2 weeks worth of stuff to share with you guys. So this might be a little bit long. As always, I haven't said it before, but you are 100% feel free to skip the yappy portions of this before moving on to, you know, the actual meat and bones of this, which is the triple C. But if you do want to stick around, here's what I got to say. Why don't I get started then? So here, why don't we start here? As is named in that episode, after I changed it, last time was about Melchulis being really into figure collecting, which I think is really fun. I think it's a really fun part of her character that doesn't really get... It doesn't get as explored as I think it should. For how silly it is from like the rest of her personality, I think it's really funny that she's just like, yeah, I really like collecting figures. So much that she actually name dropped Good Smile last episode, which coincidentally coincided with me recently learning that Good Smile still ships to the United States because they have like a United States branch. And they can kind of circumvent some stuff. They're keeping an eye on things, apparently, from their news thing, so they're keeping an eye on it, but it's still very much normal. And in the following day, after that, I think it was the following Tuesday morning even, I ordered a posable figure off of Good Smile, a Sakabana Chloe from HoloLive, because I've always really liked her design. And I wanted to try like a posable figure for a while. I've mostly had statues, but I wanted a posable figure for a while. And it was limited, so I was like, yeah, why not? And then it came in like 3 days later, which is like, great. We're in fucking business, Good Smile. I hope you got that clap. We're in fucking business, Good Smile. Because I'm looking at Good Smile's catalog right now. I've checked it almost every day since then. Where is it? I closed those tabs. Okay, never mind. And then I'm going to very generously say about a week after that, after I ordered it, well, let's just say it has a very, what do I want to say? There's a little booklet that comes with so it's a posable figure, but it also has like a bunch of like interchangeable parts, like different faces. Chloe has pretty personally famously has like a mask that is also expressive that I really like. She has the one that I had has like 2 different masks and a couple different expressions, different hands. 2 torsos, one with the coat, one without. And I very quickly learned, playing around with the customization features, why, I think she brought it up, I think Meltwillith brought it up during the episode. Figure collectors will often follow what is called a rule of 3, which is, hey, if you have a figure that you really care about, you should get at least 3 of them. One you to play around with. I think that's the terminology. I don't remember. 1 to play around with, 1 to leave in the box, and then 1 just in case. So let's play around with display, and then 1 just in case. And I very quickly discovered I would have preferred if I had gotten a second one for safety reasons. Now obviously I'm talking about that I accidentally broke some of the pieces for being too forceful with them, and that's on me. Luckily, I didn't like break anything, so I was able to I didn't break anything important, we'll say. The first thing that I accidentally broke, it was it came with like a little posing arm where you can stick one of the pegs in the back and you can just kind of leave it standing, so you can have like standing poses and stuff, and it works at different heights and stuff. This is entirely because I'm an idiot and also don't know how to work the shit given to me without anybody telling me. I think I think it couldn't fit in any of the backs because the angle was just weird and bad, and I 100% blame myself for it. So I'm an idiot. But like the peg that's supposed to go in the back broke off in the back, and I was like, oh shit! I had to try and pry it out. And then about a day or two after, I was adjusting some hands, and one of them just kind of the hand came out, but so did the rest of the arm. It came out in 3 different pieces. I was like, ooh. Luckily, I was able to more or less put them back together. Nothing like snapped. It's just it kind of like fell apart, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it properly, but I was able to put it more or less back together. But I am no longer using that torso, which is fine. I say it's fine. It was the torso with the jacket on, and I really like the jacket design. But so is the punishment for my hubris. But in response to that, I can't really like stand her up. So I bought her. I work at a pet supply shop, and they do have pouches for guinea pigs of all things. So I was like, hey, you know what that's the perfect size for? And now my little posable figure and any other future posable figures have a little couch to sit on, so I don't have to deal with trying to stand them up. So that was one of the number of things that happened. Another thing that happened was I got a new controller because I was tired of. You didn't really see it a lot in the CCC here, but my old controller was bad, and like the camera kept spinning even though I told it not to, and just a number of other things that I didn't really like about it. So I got a new controller, and immediately, the first thing I noticed when I like got it and it arrived was that it is crazy lighter. Oh my god, it is like so much lighter. If I had to make an estimate, I would say my old controller is probably something like maybe 8 pounds. Being kind of guessing. But this new one, which is Xbox styled, and I was like, Xbox, whatever. Is like maybe 2. It's crazy. Feels so, and I only noticed it until recently when I was making sure that the controllers worked. It's good. It works out really well. You may have heard it disconnecting because I was taking so long getting everything ready. And there was one other thing. Oh yeah. So ever since it came out on Steam in North America, I have more or less had an eye on the Umumusume since then, but I have not played it because I'm currently running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different gacha games, and frankly, I do not have the time for another one. And that's also kind of why I'm not playing. It's not Library of Runia, the other one. Fucking the other Project Moon gacha game. The one that everyone says is really cool, but I'm like, okay, sure, man. You know, that one. But and I'm looking at a picture right now of a new they just released in JP called Still in Love, and soon I feel like they heard me. I feel like they heard me be like, I'm not really interested in Musume right now. There's nothing in there for me right now, so I'm fine like watching it, but I'm not gonna. And they're like, motherfucker, fine. If that's how you want to be, here's exactly your favorite type. And I'm like, you motherfucker. So now I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm very much feeling like maybe I'm gonna try and find a way if I can squeeze an Musume in my busy schedule. Which, by the way, just recently got busier because classes are now back in session. I am a college student, more or less. Feels weird to say that because they're not in like one of like the university colleges, but I'm going to college for audio engineering, which means I make it a sound good, which is going to be extra ironic if you are listening to this right now and it doesn't sound good, but I'm trying my best, and my classes have not accounted for things like OBS and streaming yet. It's just music. I'm trying, and I'm also trying not to think about it, because if I think about it, I'm gonna get real fucking mad and itchy. Ugh. I'm already like adjusting my microphone position like crazy because I'm trying to figure out like a good position for it. Ugh. But yeah, classes have started again. I don't think it's going to affect anything really, because most of that is in the morning, and this happens in my afternoons. Although I will say I'm gonna try and put more of a conscious effort into getting the what are they called? The Hollow Ataraxia episodes out. I think I'm sitting on like 3, which is what else? Technically, I have kind of channel news, which is unique because I almost never do. And I promise this is gonna be the last thing because we're already like 12 over. Since I quote unquote started. So for Friday has kind of always been kind of like a free for all since Monday's been doing extra stuff, Fate extra stuff, and on Wednesdays I'm doing like Stay Night and Hollow Ataraxia stuff. But I also want to do Fridays. And previously I've had kind of some trouble finding what to fill that with. And recently, I was doing a playthrough of 100 Line Last Defense Academy with my friend Saf. But as you may or may not have noticed, I haven't been doing that in a while. And that is because Saf's kind of going through it. For their privacy, I'm not going to say exactly what's happening, but they're going through it. They're close to the end of getting through it, so maybe I'll check back in with them to see how that's going. But in the meantime, I have playing this game I found on Twitter or maybe Blue Sky because I forget randomly. A game that I just happened to chance upon called Of the Devil, which is a defense attorney simulator game, much like Ace Attorney, set in a dystopian cyberpunk where everything's recorded. So court proceedings are typically very formality minded. And there's a demo out right now on episode 0 of getting to know everybody. Your client has been framed, you hope, for the murder of his girlfriend in a string and being framed up as the newest serial killer, the Heartbreak Killer, who leaves almost no evidence behind except a single shot through the heart and almost nothing else. You have to prove him innocent. It's very good. But also, I think I'm almost done with it. I'm probably about halfway done with it. Giving you a conservative estimate. But because of that, I also have another small handful of indie games that I have on tap. Currently, I think only one is available right now. In like a demo form. So we'll see. But yeah, fucking I opened up Steam and Steam was like, "Hey, do you want to play Musume?" Maybe. What was I looking at? Oh, there's that other one. Ooh, the demo's almost out, which means I can bookmark it just in time for October. What was it called again? Yeah. Yeah. And Wishlist. Yes. Yes. Similar games you played, mouthwashing, and Danganronpa. Fascinating. All right. That's enough about all of that. What the fuck is that? Interesting. Interesting. Anyway. Jesus. I think that's enough yapping. I do wonder if this is going to pick up. Well, I don't know if the little ding dong picked up, but it certainly did pick up the fact that the whole computer kind of freaked out there for a second. All right. We're going for it. Hopefully, I tried to start a little bit earlier today so that I could maybe, hopefully, knock out Meltrillus all in one go. Because the third. Oh, that's right. We saw this a little bit before, but I want to do it again.
これで準備は万全だよ。信じられないよ。あいつらがやられる前に間に合っちゃったよ。
I turned that up, but honestly, the sound mixing of this is crazy. So if I turn it up any louder, it's something else is going to happen. It's going to be crazy loud. I'm all set to go now. I have to believe that I made it in time before they got done in.
有能すぎるのも考えものみたいな。でもまあ、考えついちゃったんだから、やっとくしかなかったんだけどさ。
Kind of feels like I'm too brilliant for my own good. Well, the idea popped into my head, so I gotta see it get done.
僕、頭おかしくない？なんだってあいつらのためにここまでやるわけ？そんな借り全くないんですけど。
Am I going loony? Am I going so far to help those guys? I don't know them a damn thing.
ああ、やだやだ。やっぱりやめよう。そもそも怖いし、うまくいくかわからないさ。
I don't wanna. Moving it scares me anyway. I don't know if it'll pull it off.
あ、いや、うまくはいくよ。うん。この僕が立てた作戦だ。成功率 100%。そこは心配するに値しない。
Oh, well, it'll go off without a hitch. Yeah, it's a strategy I came up with. 100% chance of success. That part is worth worrying over.
怖いのは言いたいことだけど、それも通覚をカットしておけばいいし、間違いなくいけるよね、これ。
Scary part is that it's gonna hurt. It'll be fine if I just cut off my sense of pain. That should probably work.
って何やる気になってんだよ。痛み止めとか飲み始めてるし、僕ってこんなバカだったのか。
Man, what am I getting so fired up about? I already started downing painkillers. Was I already this dumb? Was I always this dumb?
あくそ、いつまでも続くって保証があれば、こんなこと考えなかったのに。
Damn it. If I just had a guarantee that this will persist, then I wouldn't be thinking about this kind of stuff.
自分が殺されるのと世界が殺されるの、どっちが怖いかなんて考えたこともなかったし、考えたくもなかったけど。
Me being killed and the world being killed. Wasn't thinking about which one was scarier, and I didn't want to think about it, but
どっちにしても終わるって言うなら、やっぱりこっちの方が大切だよね。
if either one means game over for me, then yeah, it's important that I do it this way. Ooh, I got plenty of rest. Did I not have that? There's one floor in the Sakura Labyrinth left before we head up to clear the labyrinth. Why don't we stop by the student council room? Oh, there it is. Nice. So there's not any totally, but yeah, there. Okay. Melchulus has our invincibility. Ren and the others should have a strategy cooked up to get through it. Yep, still weird. And how we doing, guys? Yeah. Still bad. Alright, student council goers. How we doing? Oh, I didn't get my guide. Shit.
Good morning, Kishinami. You're both physically and mentally sound. The good old Kishinami we know and love. Morning, Kishinami. I like that motivated look you got there.
Of course. Melchulus has her invincibility, and BB her privilege skill. We're at a total disadvantage, but we're also in no position to get cold feet. Total disadvantage. Just... Nope, that one. We're always at a disadvantage anyway.
Well, that's reassuring to hear. Personally, I feel a bit iffy. I have good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Offering such a choice is inefficient, Mr. Saka. Regardless of which one is given, the reports will be given out.
Come on, how boring. You'll never get the man of your dreams to fall for you if you only ever go straight to the ending. Really? Ahem. We'll leave the topic for another time. Mr. Kishinami is here, so let us be efficient. As the student council clerk, I give the report to Mr. Hakuno, to President Hakuno. It took time, but we learned how Melchulus is cheating.
Oh shit. I believe that Rin and the bunch would have a breakthrough, but truly hearing about it catches me by surprise. What else would one expect from the top candidates of the Holy Grail War? No one is as reliable as they are.
I'm glad you're happy and all, but let's finish. We figured out why she's invincible, but now the problem is how to get through it. Ronnie, if you could. Yes, I will give you a high-level explanation. It appears that Melchulus has been tampering with the system, not herself. She took control of the Seraph's management system and altered one fundamental rule. It states that Melchulus cannot be harmed. She is completely guilty of performing an illegal modification.
She didn't modify herself, she modified the world. How much audacity can she have? Mere participants like us could never hope to come up with that.
Yep, she's not enhancing her defense through a skill. A rule is making her invincible. She may be a cheater, but she's one smart ego. So that's why it was... No wonder I couldn't find any trace of illegal modification in Melchulus, no matter how much it looked.
I think it's chapter 6, which is not courage. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, anyway. We'll probably not get to it. Maybe we will.
So if I check the Seraph's management system and remove the bug, Melchulus will revert to normal, right? But that won't be possible. BB controls the far side of the moon, so I can no longer perform system checks.
Correct. Therefore, President Hakuno must travel into the Seraph's management system to lift Melchulus' invincibility, which means he must reach the moon cell's central region. I need to travel to and reach the moon cell's central region. Basically, they don't want me to dash over to the final layer. But shields are blocking up the labyrinth. I think that we can't get to the labyrinth unless we defeat Melchulus.
There is only one solution. If we aggregate all the computation used to operate the building, it is possible to destroy the shields. However, we only get to destroy one. After the shield is destroyed, the old school building will halt. It'll take time to recover. During that time, all your backup will be cut off, President Hakuno. It'll be extremely dangerous, and you will be alone.
Oops, shit, that's not the button I pressed.
So, yeah, that's how it is. Now I'll give you the bad news. In order to beat Melchulus, you have to keep evading her and get to the end of the labyrinth. Then, after you do reach the barrier, communications between us will be completely cut off. You and your servant will stroll into the Mooncell's central region on your own and access the Seraph's key systems. Before Miltrolus catches up with you, you'll have to get rid of that unfair rule. See? There may be only one floor left, but this is a tall order, isn't it? Still, there's no other choice left. This strategy has a sub 10% chance of success, but it's still the best chance we have at present. Correct. The Vice President, no. Our proposed strategy is a suicide mission that, while possible, has low chances of success, but...
I know. As long as there's a chance, it's a risk worth taking. There's no need for Rin and the others to look so gloomy. I mean, up until now, we didn't even have a chance. Yeah, Vanguard, okay. I'm doing other things in other games. Don't worry about it. If we could just wipe out that rule, Miltrolus' invincibility will go with it. There it is. After that, we'll just beat her in a match of pure strength. Was it? I think it was Sardinia. Conversely, that means Guild can finally get some payback after getting sliced up so much.
Yeah. Gosh, is it fine for me to feel this impressed? That sort of positive thinking makes me want to start worrying. Sakura. If Kishinami's the one facing the most danger here, is raring to go, then we need to be determined too.
There it is. Go by level. Yep.
Okay. Once the shield is destroyed, the school's power supply will shut down. I have my own separate reserve of power, though. Please trust me to keep you pointed towards the Seraph right after you enter the central region, Kishinami.
That's right. Put the thing on. Let's see. I kind of feel like I should be ordering like this instead.
We'll be adjusting the old school building's resources. We'll increase the computation so that we can destroy the shield quickly. Our strategies is as we outlined before. You'll storm the 18th floor and head for the end of the labyrinth without getting caught by Miltrolus. Then, as soon as you reach the shield, we'll break it down. Then it's all up to you and Sakura. We don't know if something is waiting for you in the Mooncell Central region. Regardless, you can do it, right? Our new President Kishinami.
Of course. I was about to say I can certainly try, but no, I can do it. Enhance. No, retrofit available. I'll do everything I can to see her plan through. Shit.
Alright, then please hurry over to the labyrinth before Miltrolus catches on to our plan. What's wrong, Sakura? Something bothering you? No, I was just wondering, what was that altered rule originally about?
Someone who can't be hurt no matter what, maybe?
Loss of time perception. The imaginary number space has different physical laws than real space, so technically one cannot sense time.
Should need to start with one.
Miltrolus overwrote that loss to become a loss of registered hits on her. There's certainly a silver lining there. Thanks to not having that rule, we were able to accept the gravity of our situation. If we had thought there was no time limit, we might still have been on the second floor. Miltrolus sure causes a lot of trouble. I wonder if BB has realized this.
Probably.
Probably not. They say no one knows you better than yourself, but it's typical for humans to overlook their own dishonesty. Humans... BB is quite human-like, isn't she? As are the alter egos.
Oh. I need to do that to get it? Okay. It's not that big a deal. Where is it?
Yes, although it's peculiar that while an AI, her actions are driven by emotions.
Miltrolus, the alter ego.
An alter ego that said she didn't need BB, and even goes as far as to mess with the rules. She's earnestly trying to end the world, for different reasons than BB is. By taking every human being and turning them into Meltrolis, she's trying to make a world just for Hakuno Kishinami and herself. Yes, even if she developed emotions, we cannot let that stand. No, any IA cannot be allowed to develop emotions. Okay. Please, Kishinami, don't let Meltrolis put any more contradictions in your head. You seem pretty emotional about that. Just saying. But whatever. It's less than a 10% chance of success, but we have to do it. Even after the building's power shuts off, I'll be able to handle your Navi on my own, Kishinami. I can only do so much, but please let me help you until the very end. It's also my duty to do so. And you guys? We know it causes her invincibility, but the way to destroy it is more than just difficult. We may as well call it a gamble. Why's it gotta be invincibility anyway? She better be putting up a wallet if she wants to pass on cheats like that. She didn't modify herself, but rather the system. Quite a hacker's way of thinking. Without Miss Tosaka here, a hacker on the International Most Wanted list, you most likely wouldn't have realized it. Is that a compliment? Of course. Please be proud. Sure. She doesn't want her to be mad at her. Where's Shinji? He's normally like big stepping over here somewhere. Last we saw he was in a classroom, but there's not many classrooms in here. I'm wondering if I could just maybe peek in and find him. But I guess not. Is this the third year classroom? Yeah. Nobody here but us chickens. That was kind of rude to them without context. But whatever. It's always up to the student council. And how are you doing today, Kyrie? Got any cool mystic codes? Regen, shock, significant heal, increased movement speed. That couldn't be that bad. Defense. I think that's what I have already. Yeah, staff fortitude. Other than that, nothing notable. Yeah. All right. Should I have ready shoot? I already have some. I'll get another one. Curry bread. Do I have anything else for Master Stuff? I have a lot of Sakura men, so I might as well just buy as much as I can. Ether Shard, Ether Crystal, 7 HP. Oh, that's... I can do that without... Okay. 2 more of that. And some Reishu. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Check in on Jinako. I said check in with Jinako. Huh? Shinji's around? You don't know where he is? Oh. Shinji's around, huh? He really did go, huh? Well, that's not ominous. Thanks, Jinako, for putting my mind at ease. Oh, he's out there somewhere. Shinjiing it up. All I know is that this Shinji is everyone's only accepted version of Shinji.
So he's about to do something. So considering he hasn't done anything particularly notable until so far, he's probably about to do something real fucking cool. Alright, pal. Any last words of wisdom? The more of the same enemy you fight, the more moves you'll see. Greatest weapon is the experience and battle you accumulate. Routine work isn't pointless. You're so right, friendo. Alright. Make trails. Prime ballet. I think that's my favorite move name ever. It's so silly. There's no alternate paths on the side. Oops, shit. Got too close. I'm about to get locked in on that. I fucking knew it. Chill. Just chill. So the alter ego's here. Looks like I have to pluck your chestnuts out of the fire again, huh, Hakuno?
Can you hear me? What happened? We can't monitor the situation, so tell us what... Welcome to this palace deeper within me. This is what they mean by like a moth to a flame.
Oh boy. She's landing like that again. Communications with the student council room have been cut off. The stairs back to the old school building are blocked off. Forests, squats, Miltralis, still invincible. Doesn't get much worse than this.
But I'm surprised you came here without a plan or anything. Was me declaring that we would settle things now uncalled for? I've heard that only small insects draw themselves into fire, but lately humans have been also eager to die. Fine then, I'll crush you like an insect. I'll take that pesky servant out of the picture, and I'll absolute you, Kishinami.
That's a good one. That's a good retrofit. Okay.
Don't worry, it won't hurt. This poison was made just for you. The highest form of love. Just for you.
Miltralis. What you say is true. If it were anyone else, I would refute them. But I won't condemn you as being evil. In the first place, what even is love? Is it absolute or is it relative? Does it persist indefinitely or does it one day end? Many women defer in answering, but you've had answers from the very start, regardless if those answers have proved to be immoral.
Really? That's good too.
You embody a maiden who forbids all dishonesty, abhors all disagreement. However, For that very reason, you and Hakuno don't mix. I feel like I'm about to get roasted.
この男は絶対を求める根なし草。変化し続ける人間の見本品だ。貴様の一途さは人間には決して届かない。
This man is a wanderer who has no desire for absolutes. A model human, constantly changing. No human will ever care for your fixated ways.
人の世に永遠はない。それを求めた時点で、貴様の恋は破れる運命にあったのだ。
A person whose world knows no eternity. The moment you desire such as within your love, is when your love became destined for ruin. Feels right. Melchizedek's love is based on her one-sided values. That's right, they're all at one. We'll do one shot. To assimilate someone into yourself basically means to turn them into your personal belonging. In a sense, I guess.
本当に呆れたわ。私が人間扱いしてないです。
Ridiculous. Truly ridiculous. You say that I'm not treating Kishinami as a human being.
Yeah, it is what she's been saying all along.
That's literally what I've been saying from the start.
It's why the whole product thing of like doll fascination came up in the first place.
そういえば、確かに公言していたな。
Now that she mentioned that, she has been saying as much.
人間的なものなんていらない。
Where's chat, by the way?
だって感情とか気持ち悪いし、人形の方が愛しやすいと思う。
There it is. I knew there was going to be nothing, but I'd rather have it than not.
I have no need for anything human-like. Feelings and whatnot make me sick anyway. Dolls are easy to love, don't you agree?
Naturalist glares at me with a cold-hearted smile. Now I see what makes her different from Lip. All Lip wanted was for others to love her, but this alter ego wants to wholeheartedly love only herself. She never had any intention of having a relationship based on mutual love.
理解してもらえて、私もほっとしたわ。これで何に気を使うまでもなく、あなたに取り込める。
It's a relief to know you understand me. Now I have nothing left to be concerned about. I can take you in.
Here she comes. So if she catches us, we still have no way of beating Meltralis. Okay. I'd like to take a pause here to try and digest the quote-unquote revelation that we just had here. I think it's fair and safe to say that at least all of the alter egos are in love with Kishinami here. But which was fine and more or less normal with Passion Lip. But for Melt here, Melt only ever wants to love herself. So the way she deals with having feelings for literally anybody else is to make them hurt, like absorb them. Which is interesting. Hopefully that can, well, I say hopefully. I know her grand order future. So she will, but she'll grow out of it. The White Gilgamesh. As much as it vexes me, let's run, Hokuto. This is where we must retreat.
いつまで逃げられるかしら。楽しいハンティングの始まりね。
Let's see just how long you can run, I wonder. Let's get this fun hunt started.
Gil, I hate to break it to you, but she's a quick character. Defeating Melchizedek is now impossible. Run as fast as you can. Oh, fuck.
他の人間たちにもこうすればよかった。視界に入
No, I wanted to hear what she had to say. We enter a wide open space. I still can't see the end of the labyrinth. The path forks. I hesitate a bit and end up stopping in my tracks, unsure of which one is the right to take. If we run to a dead end, we'll be completely out of options.
所詮は人間のスピードね。そんな足ではどちらに逃げても同じことよ。
You're only as fast as a human can be. No matter where you flee with those legs of yours, the outcome remains the same.
Meltreless.
どちらが正解であれ、ここで時間を稼ぐしかないようだぞ。通信が回復しなければシールドは破れるからな。
Regardless of which path is correct, it appears we must stall for time. No communications have we established, we can't destroy the shield.
どれ、その前に一つ問い詰めておくか。メルトリリス、貴様は人間を嫌っているが、こやつは人間だ。それで愛は成立するのか？
So, how about a question first? Meltreless, you loathe humans, yet this one here is human. Will you still love him, despite that?
愛しているわ。だって私が好きなのは彼であって人間じゃないもの。むしろ人間であることが唯一の傷よ。
I do love him. After all, Hakuno being human isn't the reason why I like him. Being human is actually his one and only flaw.
今の狩りは楽しかった。おかげで私も本当にしたいことが分かったわ。
I enjoyed this hunt. It made me realize what I truly want to do.
あなたの人間としての部分をそぎ殺してあげる。二次元キャラになって私のものになりなさい。
Hakuno, I'll slice away all of your human parts for you. So become a 2D character. Become my possession already.
Gil? I'm very much attached to my third dimension. The footwork reminds me of a ballerina. Meltreless dashes. She leaps forward, seeking to end my life this time for sure. However, right before that happens... Oop. Mom's home.
勝手が過ぎたわね。メルトリリス。
That's far enough. You've been egomaniacal, Melchilus. What?
Oop, shit, okay. Demoniacal. Okay. BB. Wait, this is a virtual image of BB. Just like before she opened up a circuit into this labyrinth.
そんな私のルールが一瞬で。どうしてあいつらに手を貸すの BB。
No. My rule was reversed instantly? Why are you aiding them, BB?
彼の味方をしたのではありません。あなたの邪魔をしたのです。メルトリリス。
I didn't side with him. What I did was hinder you, Meltrelus.
システムの改ざんは許しません。無敵性が許されるのは私だけ。神は一体のみで十分です。
I won't tolerate alterations to the system. Only I am allowed to be invincible. One god is plenty
あ
enough.
なたには必要なだけの力を与えました。自分の力だけで戦いなさい。
I bestowed upon you the the power that you needed. Use only your own strength to
本来の
fight.
役割に徹しなさい。メルトリリス。私の背後を守るのがあなたの存在意義です。
Devote yourself to your original duty, Meltrelus. Guarding my back is the reason for your existence.
自分のことを棚に上げて、これだからオリジナルは優先順位をまるで分かっていないのよ。
Her head is in the clouds. This is my problem with the original. She has absolutely no clue what our priority should be.
どうせずして問題の一つが消え去ったか。 運だけでなく、親にも恵まれぬとはな、メルトリリス。
So, one problem gone without us lifting a finger. You aren't merely unlucky. Your parental luck is unfortunate as well, Meltrulus.
ここが年貢の納め時かはさておき、まずは様子を見てやろう。無敵のない貴様の実力、確かめてやろうではないか。
Perhaps you've paid your dues, but for now, let's take a look. How about we gauge your true strength now without your invincibility?
BB の気まぐれ一つで随分と威勢がいいのね。
BB gets a little capricious in your favor, and you're off to the races.
いいわ、現実を見せてあげる。私の愛がどれほど深く周到な蜜なのか、その体で思い知りなさい。
Fine. I'll give you a little dose of reality. Have yourself a taste of just how deep my love is, how thorough my nectar is. Oh boy.
指示は手早くな。俺もそうませんぞ。
さあ、溶けるように踊りましょう。
I'm interested to see what her various attacks are. Oh shit.
悪くないわね。その体を無残に切り刻んであげる。
Reduces damage. By the way, I remapped my buttons, so they should be what they should be now. Fix physical pierce. No. We'll do paralysis.
大地の化身を崩せるか。怪人の数、魔力は尽きぬ。
Another weight.
天の鎖よ。
Yeah. That's what I assumed. Still got a lot of HP, but it's going down.
行くわよ、行くわよ、行くわよ、行くわよ。
Oh, fuck.
我ながら怠惰を極めすぎたか。
Huh. Oh, okay. That wasn't supposed to happen.
俺の好みは分かっているような。
I still have my... I do still have my hack skill. Okay. Well.
無残に切り刻んであげる。
Wait, why do I still lower... Okay, well. Here's how it's gonna go. Do that. Do that. 1, 2, 3. Do a hack skill. Attack. Go.
注意はしておくか。怪人の数、魔力は尽きぬ。
Get that shit out of my fucking face. Ha ha, bitch. You were still the ones facing a dilemma. Alter ego with the drain skill. How many levels have you siphoned, scum? That's your question for me? Do you remember the design, the brand, the amount of calories of every dessert you've ever eaten in your life? Something breads. Level training to me is akin to breathing. If you insist on knowing, I'll at least give you a description of my power. Hear this in despair. I am level 999. I constantly maintain my level by giving this frame as much as it can hold. Thank you. 999. 9 persons, 9 something, 9 doors. I don't remember that. I don't remember. I keep wanting to say 9 persons, 9 houses, 9 doors, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. This goes beyond cheating. She's so greedy, she's stolen experience from servants, NPCs, and masters until the cap? I could probably do that if I wanted. Have you realized this? If I weren't constrained by this upper limit level, I wouldn't be an AI who surpasses even BB. After BB breaks down, I'll continue her remaining work. At that point, the first thing I'll do is remove the limit on my level. Once I do that, as long as there are humans, I can grow infinitely. If I end up raising my level to 1 trillion, I should be able to take in the moon cell without being deleted. This is my Meltrolus's true calamity. Get it? Don't get your hopes up just because my invincibility is gone.
Did kind of get my hopes up a little bit. There you go. And buttons. Go. Yeah, that's fine. This is unbelievable. Does BB know about this? Is it possible the ego she generated could end up destroying not only the moon cell, but her as well? Well, there's King Protea, so probably. He's probably just like, it's fine.
So, while we continue this pleasure theater, there's nowhere to run. First an arm, then a leg. I'll melt and drink one part at a time. Circuit connected. Are you okay, Kishinami?
No, I am not. I'm very much not okay. Well, I guess it does depend on your definition. Oh, okay, no. Sakura? Our comms are back. But does that mean the stairs are back too?
Sorry, no can do. Just run, Kishinami. The correct route is on your right.
Really? My body reacts to Rin's instructions before my mind does. I take Gilgamesh's hand and dash towards that path. For the time being, all we can do is get away from Meltrolus. Still. Is she gonna get a free hit in again? No. Worth it. Ow. Worth it. Hey, Melt. It's caught up to us. The Meltrolus labyrinth, the chances of getting me are extremely low. All we can do at this point is fight our hardest. Is the place she keeps is the performance or whatever it is the one she keeps mentioning Swan Lake or something? Oh, shit, I haven't done it in a while. First time in fucking forever. Sing it tonight for which you'll never wake. Now are you gonna fight me seriously or are you gonna do the last one? Oh, you're gonna do the last one, okay. I wonder if I could just whittle her down like this. I really do doubt it, but it'll be fun. Here's the stun. Yep. And there we go. Done. Oh shit, now she's fighting for real. Okay. Oh wait. Let me escape. Fuck, fine. Okay. Reduce damage. I said reduce damage. Another hack skill. Attack. I'm gonna try and beat some of these out by, you know, MPing it up. Break. Card. I don't know. Ow. Her quick attack. Well, it'd be her quick if she spun a little bit more. That was her. Okay, she defended there. Bonk. Shit. All right. If I hit no, it'll. Spikes pierce Gil's body. The nectar which spews forth dissolves Gil from the body inside.
The parts experiencing seals which are often tumultuous. That's all drained. Legal seal permitted only tumultuous. The ego of pleasure.
ごちそうさま。なかなかの漁師だったわよ、サーバント。私の中で、自らの未熟さを呪いなさい。
What wonderful spirituals you were made of, servant. Curse your inexperience as they as you exist within me.
さあ、いよいよメインディッシュ。待ちに待った書やね、愛しい人。胸が高鳴るわ。ここで死んでもいいぐらい。
You know. If it weren't for the fact that she's talking about, like, absorbing us.
覚悟はできていて。リクエストはある？どれくらい痛く、甘く、溶かしてほしい？
By the way, I'm not, like, reading these aloud because, like, it's a bad end. I don't really feel like it. I'm giving you enough time to read on your own. Her heels click against the ground. Some people think it's incredibly hot. I could take it or leave it. Following Gil's distraction, my vitality and magical energy drain from the entire body. I can't even lift my head up anymore. At this rate, I'm gone. Damn, girl.
これからは私があなたを守る。BB になんて邪魔はさせない。私にはあなただけ、あなたには私だけ。世界をすべて溶かし殺して、愛しいあなたに捧げるわ。だから、人形のように眠りなさい。あなたは私の所有物。私の小さなお人形。
Some people wouldn't think that's that bad.
目が覚めたとき、変わり果てたあなたの体と世界を見て、最高の鳴き声を聞かせてちょうだい。
My consciousness is fading, my limbs are dissolving, Melchulus is absorbing just about every part of me. This is the beginning of hell for Hakuno Kishinami. I, reduced to a mere object and no longer capable of even dying, will continue hearing whispers of a one-sided love. Dead end. Not that per se. Not ideal, though. Yes, yes. Oh god, I have to go this far back. Oh boy. I'm gonna save immediately after I get back. That's what I get for going for an item. I thought I had a lot of time. Alright. Out of my way, Shinji boy. Where's that fucking... One of these is a skip. Oh. I guess that counts. We've seen it before. Ah, there it is. I knew there was a skip button. I just totally forgot what it was. Now I know I bought a bunch of items, but I'm not going to do that again. Because I forgot. Alright. I'm going to save again here.
Some Nintendo shit. Some Nintendo shit that just holds. Ow!
他の人間たちにもこうすればよかった。あんな生も
How big you are.
だけどお酒が走る
Yes, yes.
次からは片手
Clean up the remains. Nicely in the trash can, thank you very much. And down you look like shredded paper. I think we're moving faster than we did last time. Eep. Okay. We never got to see what our last SG is. Oh, don't freak out on me now.
さあ溶けるように踊りましょう。希望に満ちたね。悪くないわね。その希望が無残に消えたんだ。
I know your opener. It's a fun opener for what it is. Oh, shit. Ow, fuck. We're just a little bit faster than her. I'm gonna go this way. Please. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go back around. Shit. Ningen. Yeah, dead ends. Okay. Big center arena. Ooh. Hello.
What? What is this tacky fruit ugly barrier? I don't ever remember seeing this here.
What is happening?
After we entered, that barrier appeared. Maybe any of us hacked in? No, it appears to be a trap that was laid beforehand. We have nothing to do with it. What's going on? Is BB giving us a hand again? It doesn't matter. I can cut through a measly firewall like this, no problem. What's this texture? It's gross.
Baby made it into the one thing she wouldn't want to touch. Fascinating.
It's soft, slimy, like rot.
Oh. Is it BB? Or is it everybody's favorite seaweed head?
Who planned such a vulgar thing in my labyrinth?
I don't know what the deal is here, but this is a chance for us.
While Melchizedek is struggling with that, let's widen our lead.
Could have done it after the orange treasure chest? Thanks. Well. That it happened at all. I'm already pretty glad for it.
I wish I could save.
But you can't save in the labyrinth. Unless we're at a fountain. You gonna fight me? You're really gonna fight me on this? Just loose winds, man. I don't... It's fine. He does enough damage. Fountain? No. What is it? It's fucking money. Yeah.
I don't have time for those guys. I can go back to them later if I want. Another seaweed trap. Nice. Did she catch up? I didn't even notice. All right, Shinji. Good plan.
始めるぞ。戦闘は効率よく、正気は後腐れなく。貴様は
Please.
貴様は
Yes. 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 I love it when they only choose one act. But... Oh, damn it.
こちらの流れだな。少し遊ぶか、雑種。
Theory.
叩き伏せよ。
Yes. 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 He's dead. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's on me.
感覚は良いが、退屈すぎ。貴様のものだ。蓄えておけ。
Add it to your pile. Speaking of my pile. Can I not? What? Oh. As for Kodamina, this dish is amazingly spicy. This is a rare treat. A little bit of time with the commissary. A rich little roll cake. Strange crystalline substance. Spirit sake. Sacred sake. Love and justice. I shouldn't be doing this. Not right now. Where is... There it is. Yes. We'll do it for my own, yeah. I did that in a weird way, but it was mostly because I fat fingered it. Alright. Do. A small amount of Master MP. Never mind. Oh, I'll take some of that now. That's not that small. Moderate amount. Here you go. You don't need it, but I would like to have you. Alright. Hopefully she can't actually cut through all that. Yeah, we'll take the extra time. Why not?
貴様は慎重に行くがよい。自決しろとは言わん。自決しろとは言わん。その首、なぜついている？
Fascinating.
見事だ。後であれをやろう。歯応えはあった方か。お前はどう思う？雑種。持ちこたえろ。飽きぬやつよ。
I think I know how this guy works.
もろいな。貴様は。
What? That's okay.
もろいな。聖杯戦争。確かに悪くはない戦いだ。下がっていろ。
Okay, so I don't totally know how it works. Ah, fuck. Alright, that's enough fucking around.
こちらの流れだな。少し遊んで雑種。
Next skill, do that. Let's start losing win some, buddy.
仕方のないやつよ。自決しろとは言わん。
There we go.
次は手を抜くなよ。
Yeah, that's on me. Sorry about that, pal.
そうなってきたな。俺も気を入れるとき。つまらぬ。
Shinsu.
ろくなものが入っていないな。ここは。
Did I kill that Nephilim? I don't even remember doing it. Here's another Wakame barrier. We got far away from Meltrolis. Looks like we can get to the end of the labyrinth now. But I wonder who on earth set up that barrier. Yeah, there he is. Huh, not looking too hot there, Meltrolis. All that skill you have, and yet you still let Kishinami make a clean getaway. Shinji, I see. This is what you're doing? Revenge, I presume? Revenge? Nah, not really. I got no grudge with you. I just came here to laugh at you. Fine. Keep talking, Shinji. I'll humor you since this piques my interest. What did you come to laugh about? Isn't it obvious? I'm laughing at how lame you are. So tunnel visioned on Kishinami that you didn't notice me slip in? You had barrier traps set up in your own labyrinth, and you stood around twiddling your thumbs waiting for Kishinami to come along. Bibi turned her back on you, yet you went about flaunting your levels off. I had myself some good chuckles over how trash you are. I think I hear Shinji and Mel talking? Maybe some signals are overlapping, because I hear a conversation going on somewhere far away. Shinji, why is he in the labyrinth? Wait, this is really bad, Kishinami. Shinji and Meltrolis are in the same room. It looks like he was hidden while manipulating that barrier, but now he has nowhere to hide. And that's right, Shinji will... You're pissing me off. As much of a worm as you are, getting on people's nerves is one thing you're good at. But appearing before me must mean you've said your prayers, I take it. Or maybe you're here to beg for your life. I'll spare you if you cry as you apologize. But this time, I'll make sure you turn you smaller than a tick. You'll be a nano-sized virus. No thanks. You go and keep pretending you're some king of drain. I mean, look, you've got that negative mindset. You pretend to be all cool, but deep down you're all clumsy. No style. No wonder the people you like avoid you like the plague. Man, it's sad. You approach all aggressively, but you still get ignored. Doesn't it hurt? If I were you, I'd tear myself out and off myself of embarrassment. Oh, shit. Somebody don't want anybody to interfere. What the hell is he thinking? Go back the way you came, Kishinami. Shinji's gonna get himself... I know! Can't let Shinji get killed. She's a clever fool. He didn't let himself die meaningless death. I'm doing it, guys. Calm down. Oh no, I was about to say, this is a lot farther than I think it is. No, it's not. I feel like it's already too late.
僕なら自殺していると言ったわね。そう。なら望み通りにしてあげる。信じ。
If I were you, I'd off myself? That's what you said, right? Okay. Then I'll grant you your wish, Shinji. Hot. I understand the context.
無様なのはどっち？マスターなんてサーバントがいなければただの人間。いえ、経験値よ。
Which one of us is the lame one now? The master without a servant is merely a human. or rather, experience points.
あれだけ私をイラつかせたのだもの。あなたの命だけじゃ飽き足らない。その全てを吸い上げ、1キロバイトまで。
You've pissed me off quite badly. Your life alone won't be enough. I'll absorb everything down to the last kilobyte.
1プランクまでスケールダウンさせてあげる。喜びなさい。あなたの才能は全て渡す。
He knew he was gonna fucking die from the start.
No, I'll scale you down to 1 plank, so rejoice. All your talent will be my...
何これ、どういうことなの？
What is this? What's the meaning of this?
まったくさ、遠坂たちも甘いんだよね。無敵を何とかすればいいとか、発想が二流のゲーマーだよ。
These men, Josaka and the others are so naive. Only second-rate gamers worry about stuff like how to deal with invincibility.
無敵が切れた後のレベル差を考えておく。それが完璧な攻略、完璧なゲーマーさ。ゲーマー。
Don't forget the level difference after the invincibility is gone. Perfect strategy. Perfect gamer. See? It was a dreadful scene. A hole was bored through Shinji's abdomen, and when the virus dissolves his insides, blood spills from his mouth as he feebly laughs. Still, he appeared full of dignity, as no one else has ever shown. I don't know, I think
何をしたの、シンジ。どうして私のレベルが1にまで下がっているのよ。
What did you do to me, Shinji? Why is my level decreasing to 1?
あれ、言い忘れてたかな。僕さ、間違ってウイルスを飲んでレベルが下がっちゃったんだよね。
Oh, did I forget to mention that? So, my level dropped after I drank the wrong virus.
気づかずに飲み続けていたらいつの間にかカンストしてたわけ。
I kept drinking without realizing that. And before I knew it, I hit the limit.
いやー、驚いちゃうよね。レベルってさ、マイナス999まで下がるんだから。
That was one big surprise. So my level, see, fell to minus 999.
マイナス999の負債をあなたからドレインした。
Did you say? That means I drained that liability of minus 999 levels from you?
ありえない。自分の体を踊りにして私を罠にはめたというのあなただ。
No way. That's impossible. You used your body as bait to trap me? You did that?
幼稚で身勝手で他人を愛せないあなたにそんなことできるわけが。
You, a child, narcissistic and unlovable to other people, managed to pull this off?
そうだよ。その通りだよ。僕は子供で、わがままで、他人のことなんてどうでもいいさ。
Yeah, that's right. I'm a kid. I'm selfish. And I couldn't care less about other people.
けどさ、
But you know, as a gamer, I take issue with the way you do things.
僕だって弱者をいたぶるのは大好きだけどあれは自分の実力あってのもので借り物の性能とか知らせるにも程がある
I love tormenting the weak too, but I do so through my own merit. Borrowed power takes all the fun out of it.
チート行為とか物質が走るぐらいキモいんですけどバカバカあとバカ
Seriously, cheating is flat out repulsive, you dumb dumbass. And did I mention you're a dumbass? Dingy?
思い知ったかアジア圏一のゲームチャンプをなめんなよ
Get it now? Don't underestimate the game champion of Asia. You let this man die in peace. Melchos moves to attack Shinji again, but Gil catches the blow. BB confiscated her invincibility, and Shinji caused her overpowered levels to shrink. At this point, Melchos is nothing more than an obstacle that's possible to defeat. And she should be only at like level 1 or something. Step away, Miltrillis. This wasn't the result of you being unsightly. That man there proved it himself deft.
シンジは勝つべくしてからであれば勝者にこれ以上の傷は許さぬこの先は我らと貴様の戦いだ
Shinji deserved his victory. Thus, I won't allow the victor to undergo any further harm. Now, the battle is between you and us. So this is what it's come to. It's like they're best in the end. All I can do is seclude myself within my own mind, huh?
いいわ。ここは引いてあげる。この階層はあなたたちの好きにすればいい。
Fine. I'll back off. Do whatever pleases you on this floor.
でも、それも束の間の夢よ。私は誰にも邪魔されない場所で、また人間たちからレベルを吸い上げる。
But know that it's just a fleeting dream. I'll go somewhere no one can bother me and extract levels from the humans again.
この私にふさわしい満足のいくレベルを取り戻したら会いに来るわ。それまで仲間ごっこを続けるのね。
Once I'm back to a suitable and satisfactory level, I'll come meet you. Keep pretending to get along with one another until then. There she goes. She's fast. Also, no, Shinji's dying. Fuck. Actually, shit. For real? Like, shit. Shit, man. Melchos ran off. She's only as strong as any other average servant right now. She probably intends to recover her power while inside one of those statues. We can't proceed to the core without that statue blocking our way. We'll need to take her out before she hits the level cap again. But first things first. Hey Shinji, still dying? Oh boy. Hey pal.
見ただろこれが一流ゲーマーのコープってやつさ
You saw that, yeah? That's all top gamers. do go yo. More than half of Shinji's body is already gone. He's disintegrating from the wound Melt gave him and the virus that was injected afterwards. The bonds between his spiritrons are dissolving, and his exterior is eroding away. He's like a work of glass that shatters if you don't handle it right. There's no more point in trying to heal or repair him in any way. He's not on the verge of death, he's already.
分かってるよ。体を構成する量子が完全に消えるまで普通に話せるのがセラフのいいところだよね。
I know. One nice thing about the Seraph. Until my Spiritron body fully disappears, I can talk freely.
数学はカットしてあったし、全然痛くないからどうってことないんだけどさ。
And I did cut off my sense of pain. Doesn't hurt a single bit, so it's no big deal.
リアルに体が消えていくのは気持ち悪くて吐きそうになる。もうその機能もないわけだけど。
This looks so realistic. My body fading. It makes me want to hurl. Not that I even can hurl anymore. I can't find the words to say. It would feel wrong to tell him thank you. Shinji didn't do this so that I would be grateful to him. That much I gathered. That's why this hurts more than it should. Regardless of his motives, all that mattered is that he faced off against Melchulus to help Hakuno Kishinami. And I have absolutely no idea why.
なんだよその顔。最後まで辛気臭いやつだな。
Why are you looking at me like that? Even then, you still rub me the wrong way.
ああ、どうして僕がこんなことをしたのかわからない。そんなことで罪悪感いっぱいなわけ。お前。
Huh? You don't get why I did this? You're on a guilt trip over that dude? Shinji's attitude is as bad as ever. He smirks proudly, then aimlessly looks up towards the labyrinth sky.
なあさ、僕もさ、思い出しちゃったんだよね。本当の記憶ってやつ。
So, yeah. You know, it all came back to me. My true memories.
聖杯戦争の話だよ。ムカつくけど、お前に負けたんだろう。僕。
Still talking about the Holy Grail War. Still pissing me off if I lost to you. Yeah. Shinji and I fought each other in the Holy Grail War. It was in the first round, where neither I, Shinji, nor any of the masters had come to terms with the fact that it was a real battle royale. Shinji had lost to Hakuno Kishinami and vanished while exclaiming his resentment. That's why I didn't really understand this. Thinking back on his final moments, I would never have imagined Shinji throwing his life away for the person that killed him. I would have thought that all he had in him was hatred towards Hakuno Kishinami. Yet,
カついてるよ。今でもお前なんか嫌いだよ。
Yeah, you do really piss me off. Now I still hate your ass.
でもさ、お前泣いたじゃん。
But still, you cried.
2回戦か3回戦の頃にさ、僕のこと思い出して泣いてただろ。知ってるよ。
Around the second or third round, you thought about me and cried, didn't you? I know you did. I say, now that he mentions it, I think that did happen. In the middle of my battles, I thought about all the masters I had overcome and started whining about it. You know, like a bitch. But that's the reason?
そうだよ。
We're being gamers here, I can say that about him, it's fine. Yeah. I'm glad you did.
聖杯戦争で優勝するなんて記録は残せなかったけど、それぐらいは残ったんだなって。
I didn't leave behind a winning score for the Holy Grail War, but that, at least, I did leave behind.
なんだろうね。死んじゃうと安っぽいヒューマニズムに騙されちゃうくらいバカになるみたいだ。
What's wrong with me? Looks like when you're about to die, you start falling for that humanism crap. You start turning stupid.
なんかあれさ、少し嬉しかったんだ。だから
It's like, made me a little bit happy. So,
お前がここで消えたら誰も僕のために泣かないじゃん。そう思ったら仕方ないなって。
if you disappear now, no one's gonna cry for me, right? That's what I thought. So then I figured, I guess I gotta do this. Probably nothing.
本当に怖くて嫌だったけど、よく考えたらリアルな初めての友達だったし。
It really did scare me. I didn't want to do this, but I thought hard about it. You were my first friend.
本当は本当に僕は死にたくなんてなかったけど、みんなそうだったんだよな。
I really, really didn't want to die. Neither did anyone else.
ちくしょう。そうだよ。どうせ僕は表に戻れば消えるんだし、元からゼロだったんだ。
Damn it, it's true. If I went back to the near side, I'd disappear. It was zeroed this whole time.
それなら何か。
With that the case, I needed to leave something.
すごい記録じゃなくて、僕のために泣いてくれたやつが残ってくれるなら。
Not some awesome score. If there was someone left who would cry for me,
お前がつまんないやつでも思い出す誰かを残さなくちゃ。
then even as dull as you are, I needed someone left who would remember me.
だから
So,
お前には 残っていて。
I leave you here. With a condescending smile on his face, Shinji completely disintegrates. Like Gato, he was an already dead master, a dead man who could only exist on the far side of the moon. A boy who was eliminated in the first round of the Holy Grail War, remaining in no one's memories and leaving no fantastic score behind. But in the very, very end, he left Hakano Kishinami behind. Not some glorious personal score. He left behind a worthless friend who cried for him.
シンジさんの生体反応消滅しました。この裏側での記録もサーバーからロスト。
Shinji's vitals have terminated. Records of him from within the far side are gone from the server.
彼を記憶しているのは観測していた私たちだけとなります。
Only we who observed him still remember him.
参ったわ。ゲーマーも侮れない。一流のプライド、かっこよかったわよ、シンジ。
Unbelievable. Gamers are no joke. Your pride was top notch. And you look pretty cool out there, Shinji. This must be Rin's way of saying goodbye. I follow her by thinking Shinji in my head and stand up.
入り口の階段はまだ消えたままよ。奥にチェックポイント反応があるから、そこから一旦起動して。
The entrance stairs are still gone. We sense the checkpoint further in, so use it to return
こ
here.
っちは至急、メルトリリスの彫像にダイブする術式を組み上げるわ。
We're gonna immediately set you up to dive into Meltrill's statue. Right. I know. I won't waste this chance Shinji carved out for us. We need to finish off Meltrill's before she returns to her previous level. And fast.
惨めな成果だ。貴様ではこの程度だろうよ。
Damn it. There's a thing back there. Fuck. Let's go back and get it later. Oh. That was pretty fucking cool. Alright. Shinji of Extra Triple C specifically. You're alright. Certainly no, like, whatever Shinji was doing to Sakura and Stay Night. That's for sure. Don't do that. No.
天の鎖よ。 貴様は自決しろとは言わん。俺が引導を渡してやる。貴様は膝に力を入れろ。倒れるのは早いぞ。
Oh Jesus. Okay. We need to lose some wins here, Fal. You're looking kind of scarce. That. That. Go. Please be enough. Thank God. You're close to leveling up. Don't worry about it. Ether. Add it to my pile.
また似たようなものばかり。レアはないのか、レアは。
Oh, that's right. Pathways to the reliefs are just straight paths. They're not like going down or anything. Oh my god, her legs are wide open. Jesus Christ. If there was any character. That's Meltrellis' relief. With a design more seductive than any other, it represents how she embraces her lover's all, and exemplifies this alter ego's constitution. Is that all the appeal the little blossom can muster? Truly laudable, wouldn't you say? Still, you don't intend on drowning in that nectar, right? Listen, don't falter in your preparation. Gilgamesh looks eager to face Meltrellis. As much as I'd like to enter the relief now, I'll need Rin's help in order to do so. Why don't we head back to the student council room and go over our strategy? It's time to finish things up with Meltrellis. And then, BB. And I'm going to need to change the... As I had figured, I'm going to need to change the server, stream name, but that's fine. Hey man, did you hear about Shinji? Nope. The mood throughout the student council room is grave. Shinji's death, our final battle against Meltrellis, the second showdown with BB that awaits us after. With all these items on our plate, Rin and Ronnie silently absorbs themselves in their work.
Welcome back, Hakuno. Well done clearing the 18th floor. Are you feeling in good shape?
I didn't leave that in good shape. No problems, I reply. I am feeling more tired, but there's no time to be resting in my room. For Shinji's sake, who made this possible, we need to infiltrate Meltrellis' mind as soon as we can.
Okay, we should be good. Sakura, the course of infiltration we aligned with Meltrellis' biological pattern should be safe to use now. Okay, I'll check. The coaster's durability, descent time, harmonic sync protection, everything is excellent. A AAA rating. Splendid job, Rin. Whew. We're already on our end then. The rest is up to Kishinami. No need to bother checking. I see that you, the look that says you're about to jet off. Then do your usual final checks. Our schedule may have changed, but the outcome we want hasn't. Kishinami will infiltrate Meltrellis' mind and defeat her in the center. After that is the end of the labyrinth. You'll storm onto the floor that connects to the moon cell's core. BB will be there still trying to hack her way past the defensive barriers to the core. Victory is ours if we stop BB from breaking through the core's barriers. Or if we ignore BB and return to the near side, I can manage to make a gate to the near side, there with my privileges somehow. There is no need. We won't push you any further than we already have. Plus, we have another option that's currently more effective. All Hakuno has to do is enter the core. A master like Hakuno won't be hurt by entering the moon cell's core. My hypothesis is that Hakuno and Gilgamesh will be treated as heirs and returned to the near side. Once Hakuno returns to the Holy Grail War, BB's illegal activities will be revealed. The moon cell will be automatically delete her. That's true. That's the best solution we have. Thankfully, BB has tunnel vision on those barriers. Once our plan starts, we'll be stuck in a fight against the moon cell. The smallest misstep could cause BB to be incinerated instead. That's why she arranged Meltrellis to be her final defense. Right now, even if BB knew that Kishinami was near and on the way, she can do nothing about it. All she can do is project images. More favorable for us, ultimately the question is whether BB will break down the barriers first, or if we'll defeat Meltrellis first. That's basically all that matters. We're counting on you, President Kishinami.
Of course, I nod in agreement. Once I'm ready, I'll head to the final barrier.
We're also rushing to analyze the 10 Crown skill, but let's focus on Meltrellis right now. Once Hakuno reaches the sculpture with Melchulus, we'll begin our final operation. I'm sorry, Sakura. I know you're at your limit, but please run 5 meditations one more time. Yes, please leave it to me. I'll be okay. I have plenty of memory to spare. As long as it's just one more time, I'll be fine. Safely and surely, I'll send Hakuno Kishinami in.
Okay. I ask you something. It's about Melchulus. Figured she'd ask me this at some point. Rin and Ronnie say nothing about my judgment to me, but Sakura is a different story. The girl is a part of us, the Sakura series. She said all those things to you. Sakura looks away, slightly embarrassed. Melchulus said she likes me. She did all those things because she likes me. Maybe this Sakura here understands where she's coming from.
Despite how Melchulus looks, do you consider an alter ego to be part of my series?
They're kind of their own separate thing, aren't they? I think this might be a Triple C thing, but I've long abandoned Triple C. But just in case, let me... Here's a Triple C route. Hi. Isn't that open? Interesting. Small window better be never in the guide. Game will not hinted in exercise. Interesting. Anyway, I don't think so.
Of course. Sorry I asked you a weird question. She is who she is, I am who I am. I'll support you until the very end. I'll do my best.
Feels like she didn't really like that answer. But whatever. Alright. We got the last SG. We might as well take a look at it. Ooh. Hold on. I forgot my protections. What the fuck is that? What the fucking mosquito in here? Jesus Christ. Why is it so small? Yeah, there it is. I can see it flying around. But I can't split focus just yet. Damn. Crime Ballet. There it is. Ha! Of course, I mean it was a mosquito. Anyway, I can do this now. It's already slightly transparent over it. Melchulus' third SG. This is not an SG that represents a secret in her heart, but rather a true, genuine hidden crime. To make herself invincible, Melchulus rewrote a basic rule of Far Side of the Moon. Loss of sense of time to loss of hit detection on Melchulus. It's funny. She took out her hit detection. Melchulus' victory wasn't guaranteed by this contrivance, but this cheat was checked by her parent, BB. She was thrust from her place as a star of the stage. In classical ballet, a superior dancer makes themselves feel weightless, allowing them to dance like a feather. This may be why Melchulus, who adores ballet, would come to the picture of the form of invincibility as a solitary, untouchable prima donna. Interesting way to go about it, I guess. I'm going to engage the barrier again. So that he can go back up into the profile. That's still kind of dangerous. Weight, height, size.
75、55、80。
Mini fat is where it needs to be.
朝と脂肪を一切排して極限の造形美を追求した体
This is the result of pursuing ultimate beauty. Hold on. I don't normally say them, so I'm gonna. It should be about there.
月の裏退屈な場所よね。ドールショップもないし
Don't even have a doll shop. What about your weak point?
弱いところは隠すに決まっているでしょ。どっちのことか好きに想像したら
Fascinating. What do you look for in a partner? Your favorite color of underwear? I don't think she wears underwear,
ピン
friend.
と青かしら。というか見れ
Yeah,
ばわかるでしょ。わざわざ言わせるなんて変態。
I guess. What do you like to do in your free time?
ドールとフィギュアの収集ね。
Nice.
邪神像をつかまされた時の屈辱。あれは絶対に忘れないわ。
Battle the wicked statue. Fascinating. Oh, Melchilis, please tell me how to take me. You don't properly take care of your doll. I feel like that's true. Whatever. All right, that's it for today, guys. I said I was going to bum rush Melchilis, but that ended up being long, and that ended up being wrong. So it is what it is. System to title. Thank you. Yes, please. It's really fucking cool move by Shinji there. A real G move by Shinji there. Interesting. I'm just looking at a list of things that you carry over from New Game Plus. I'm going to need them. Just for real, for real. But that does it for me today, guys. I hope you guys don't mind that, what was it, like 10, 12, almost 13 minute, like, yap at the start of this. I think I've gotten better at, like, talking into a microphone. Maybe even talking in general. I was able to, describe something in detail in a way that somebody understood what I was talking about, and that was fun. A first for me, if you can believe it. At least in recent memory. I am steadily progressing in a bunch of other things. A bunch of things, I think you could say. And yeah. I don't know. I want to make declarations like, oh, I'm going to be doing this, or I'm going to be doing that. I think it's kind of dangerous to make declarations like that apropos of almost nothing. Because, like, what if you don't actually do them? Then what? Now you just look like an asshole. A lying asshole. No. That's just me being overly really harsh, I guess. I don't think I would ever describe someone like that if they were anybody other than myself. But it is me, and it's something I need to work on. But that's beside the point right now. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, rest of your week. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. And this is a funny one. Remember to thank your local gamer for their sacrifice. And I'll catch you guys later.